Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, lovely people of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube channel. This is Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube channel that gives you the updated news and information on all the whole issues happening in Biafraland. Please subscribe to this channel and continue to stay tuned so that you can get only the confirmento, the legit, and all the whole updated news and information. Enjoy this wonderful news. This is a compilation of all the breaking news will happen this week for Biafraland. All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, lovely people of us of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform that gives you updated news and information on all the issues trending and happening in Biafraland. So all the whole matter where they happen, starting from the katakata and the referendum, everything will they give them to you as it is hot, back-to-back information and back-to-back live broadcast. Enjoy this particular news on Let's Talk TV and make sure you share this video to as many group and platforms as possible. All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, lovely people of us of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to my YouTube channel. I give you the updated news and information on this wonderful channel. All you have to do is to follow me back to back and to get your updated news and your updated information as I'm going to give you the matter where I carry come for you. Now, straight to the news, because we all know what is happening in Abuja currently. The state of the insecurity that is ravaging the state, the country, or the contraption called Nigeria. I keep on saying you cannot eat your cake and have it. The Nigerian government have been so wicked and heartless to the Biafrans. The way they've been treating the Biafrans, despite the contribution that the Biafrans has made, in the development of this country, despite the marginalization, despite everything, yet the security agencies have been killing innocent Biafrans in Biafraland. The news coming to us coupled with the fall of Nigeria, because as we all know, Nigeria is in a state of disarray currently. If you go to Kaduna, they are shooting down the military over there. These gunmen are attacking the military back to back. Go to other parts of the state, you see high level of insecurity that is destroying the country. The military are going down on daily basis. Now, the news that we brought to you: gunmen invade army estate in Abuja, kidnap lawyer's wife and in-law. This is part of the attacks, the terrorist attacks that has been happening in the country. The reality is that Abuja currently is in a state of disarray. People are really scared. If insecurity can be this high in the Federal Capital Territory, then nowhere is safe in Nigeria. I'm not going to waste your time on this news. Make I go straight to the news where I carry come for you. Then we go analyze. Then I will also want you to give your own input on what you think. The news reads: some kidnappers have reportedly invaded the Nigerian Army estate at Kurudu Phase 2 in the Federal Capital Territory and kidnapped 2 persons. It was learned that the incident happened on Thursday at about 10 p.m. The government reportedly kidnapped the wife and one of the in-laws of one barrister, Siri Adiku. One of the witnesses who confirmed the incident to our news platform noted that the wife of the lawyer was one of those abducted. He said, "I drove home and on getting to my estate at about 9 p.m. Army post housing scheme in Kurudu, I heard gunshots. In my mind, I wondered, Christmas never finished, why them they throw knockout by this time? But it turned out that the kidnappers were operating in one of the homes in the hilltop areas of the state. I opened my phone to a warning from the estate management, alerting all residents to remain indoors. Apparently, the wife of a resident who is a lawyer was abducted. We thank God for mercy because I drove right past when the crime was being perpetrated with heavy gunshot, he added. When contacted for comments, the FCT Police Command did not confirm or deny the latest attack in the area. The spokesperson for the command, Josephine Ade, told journalists to channel all their questions to the spokesperson for the army. And that is that on that issue, the Nigerian police always trying to exonerate themselves, from the issue of insecurity. These are part of the problem that the country is undergoing at this critical time. It don't they happen. Shebi, when the leader Onyendu Mazinamdi Kanu, was telling the Nigerian government that Nigeria will fall, to get to a level that the country will fall. Everybody felt it was a joke. They felt he was speaking rubbish. Now look at the current situation of the country and tell me what you are seeing. And the most beautiful part of the whole thing is the same people that they rejected have actually become the chief cornerstone. The stone that was rejected is now the chief cornerstone. Biafrans, look at look at what they've been achieving since the whole ordeal that is happening in the country. As I'm talking to you, the Prime Minister of Biafran Republic government in exile, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, has announced the registration and also that Biafran referendum will kick off come February 1st. From February 1st, and you can see the prowess. You can see the action. You can see the zeal, and you can see the happiness and the unity in which the Biafrans are using to live this contraption called Nigeria. Nigeria has actually remained a failed country. Do you want to talk about the economy of the country? Ainlande Malawi na doziaka ego kano. We are not in the same level with them. Ghana don't pass us state. That is why you see them flaunting and insulting them the so-called contraption called Nigeria. Now we are Malawi people now, they drag. I could remember that year, if they want to insult you, they will tell you that Itigaka ego Malawi. Because Malawi money had no value. Now it is now Nigerian money. The Naira is valueless. That is the state of the country. The state that this contraption, these people have put the country into. And the sweetest part of it is, finally, Biafrans can look back and say, finally, we achieved Biafra. Despite all said and done, it is coming. It is coming. Or do you want us to talk about the insecurity ravaging the country? That place is a no-go area. If the level of insecurity, in Abuja can get to this level, then nowhere is safe in Nigeria. The only safe place we have is Biafraland. Forget about this thing that the media outlets are propaganding one, and also the Nigerian security system are propaganding in southeastern part of the country. Southeast Biafraland remains the safest place to be right now in the country. Do you know why? Because the Biafran Liberation Army and the rest of these powerful and gallant Biafran men have laid down their life to secure the state. They've laid down their life to defend Biafran land. They've laid down their life to defend their people. That is why it is safe. So no matter what the Nigerian security terrorist organization have been trying to do through their security agencies, deploying military, deploying weapons, weaponizing the whole state in Biafraland. No matter what they've been doing, no matter how they try to achieve this, one thing I know and one thing I'll keep on saying is Biafraland remains the only legit and safe place to be at right now. If you're still, those doubting Thomases that have been doubting the struggle, you know me, you know how I talk. I try to be straightforward about my views. But the reality is that Biafran freedom is here. Like, it is here. And it is so marveling that it took Simon Ekpa in less than a year to achieve this. Despite all said and done, despite those who doubted him, despite those who fought him. So this has proven to the world that truly Nnamdi Kanu really ordained them, Simon Ekpa, to get to this level. Because you cannot tell me that that man was not anointed by Nnamdi Kanu and yet he got to the level that he got to. Simon Ekpa has really proven to be a hero to Biafrans, and that is why Biafrans will continue to love him. That's all it be for my mouth today. Thank you once again, beautiful people, for joining this wonderful news platform to get the updated news. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, lovely people, lovers of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to your one and only YouTube platform that gives you only the legit, the confirmento, and the ogbonge news where they happen for Biafraland as it is hot. Please subscribe to this channel and make sure you turn on your notifications so that you can get notified whenever we drop our spanking news. But one thing we say, I dey sure of not to give you the back-to-back news, the back-to-back information, and the back-to-back matter where they happen for Biafran territory. So straight to the news where I carry come for you. Terrorists attack security checkpoint, kill 2 mobile police officer. Yes, and this one they happen for Kano State. Okay, Katsina State currently. We know the security situation of the country. We know the security, the insecurity that has been ravaging them. The so-called contraption called Nigeria. Some of you feel, war is all about these people versus these people. A lot of bombing and a lot of things will be happening at the same time. But I want to clarify to you and to the public that currently in the contraption called Nigeria, there is something that is going on now, and I will tell you confidently that war is in this country. Now, if you're doubting that, look at the current situation of the country. Start with the insecurity that is happening in every state in the country, the insecurity that is ravaging the contraption called Nigeria. First of all, let's go to the northern part of the country. Everywhere is in total disarray. You hear today that they are bombing this place. Tomorrow it is Jos. Next tomorrow it is Katsina. Look at what happened on 31st. Okay, on 24th of December. That is Christmas Eve, where scores of innocent Christians were killed, massacred, pure genocidal attack. A lot were killed. We're not even talking about that. Or should I remind you what is currently happening in ABJ, in Abuja, the federal capital territory? For the fact that this insecurity has gotten to that level, it has gotten to, Abuja, the capital territory, where it is assumed, that there is the highest level of security personnel. So far it has gotten to that level. I'm not even sure that Aso Rock, where the president lives, is safe again. Let us even, I don't want to talk about the insecurity in southeastern part of Biafran land. That is Biafran territory. I will tell you the truth. You know, when it comes to the insecurity in Biafran territory, I will keep on saying that this, insecurity has been hugely affected by the security personnel. That is one thing I am sure about. The security personnel have actually are the ones that is causing the insecurity that is ravaging the southeastern part of the country. Quote me anywhere. Most of these criminals, these bandits, that is causing insecurity in southeastern part of the country are either security agencies or they've been equipped by these so-called security agencies. And what is their plan? The only thing that they want to get is that the world will see, the Biafran struggle as, a terrorist struggle. That is what they are trying to, they are trying to achieve. And the sweetest part of this is that, thank God for, the intelligence of somebody like Simon Ekpa. He was able to decode this. He was able to decode this. And that is why I don't know if you've been watching the constant broadcast that he has been dropping. He doesn't even want to, lose focus on the major thing at this point in time. And that is why he declared a referendum to start from February 1st. He has shifted into other things because he does not want to lose focus from the main thing. I can keep on explaining, how the contraption called Nigeria is suffering currently because of the evil that this country has generated and caused in the life of innocent people. But as it stands, let us go and give you the news in full details. As terrorists attack security checkpoint, kill 2 mobile police officers. The news reads in detail. 2 mobile police officers were killed on Thursday night in an attack on a police checkpoint in Bashari local government area of Katsina State. The attack came barely a week after a group of terrorists attacked a military camp in the same area. The police checkpoint affected on Thursday lies a few kilometers from the Bashari main town on the road to the Katsina metropolis. As usual, the attackers were in large numbers and on motorcycles. On sighting the terrorists, our people stationed at the checkpoint opened fire, but the terrorists had more numbers. A security agent serving in Bashari told this reporter in confidence. We continue with the news. The mobile police checkpoint is not far from a more secured military formation in the Bashari main town. So, the attackers quickly left the scene before we could ask for reinforcement. Our mobile policeman died instantly while the other died at the hospital. The source added, however, the police spokesperson in the state, Abubakar Sadiq Aliyu, said only one of the officers died, adding that the other was still receiving medical attention at a hospital. Yesterday at about 8 p.m., some suspected armed bandits, deceitfully dressed in hijab, attacked officers at their duty post situated in Sakijiki village of Bashari local government area. The officers responded bravely and successfully repelled the attack. However, one officer lost his life and another was injured as a result of the attack. Further development will be communicated in due course. Please, he said. He said, Bashiri local government is one of the most vulnerable areas in the state. It shares boundary with the dreaded Rugu Forest and Zamfara state, another state witnessing terrorist activities. The trend of attacks on security formation by terrorists is not new in the Nigerian northwest, with notorious banditry kingpins like Bello, Toji, Ada, Aleru, Dankaremi, and the late Ali Kawaje and Dogo Gida operating in the region. Sometimes they do that for two reasons. One is to instill fear in the minds of the residents that even the security agents can't protect them, and second, to scare the security agents and make them unorganized. And that is just the reality, and also to take their weapons. Now, in a country where the vice president is a terrorist, what do you expect? In a country where the terrorist is your vice president, in fact, he's the head of every bandits in the country currently. So, what do you really expect? What do you want it should happen? Or you just think everything, will be good just like that? The vice president of the country, came out and said that he will be the one handling, the issue of insecurity in the country. I wonder what he wants to handle. Oh, okay, yeah. The main reason why he's handling it so that he can safeguard and secure his people, because he knows what is happening in the country. In fact, the major plan is these people will keep on attacking the country and making life miserable till they Islamize the whole country. Take it or leave it, but that is just the reality. I remember when Mazen Amdekan was hitting on this to the public, to the world, to Igbos, to our Biafran brothers. Still, yet, most of them denied him. Most of them were doubting Thomases. Now, it is getting glaring and clearer on everybody's face, and they are seeing what is happening in the country. But thank God for the emergence of another hero, which is Prime Minister Ekpa, who has taken his time to mastermind the act of these so-called terrorists and bandits who are ravaging the country. And he has taken the struggle to another level where we say we never see before. What that guy have achieved in less than few months, I wonder if any other hero, Biafran hero, will be able to achieve that in a very long while. On that note, I say once again, thank you for joining me on this wonderful YouTube channel. Do not forget to always stay tuned to get the quality news and information as it is hot for the country. Thank you as it happen, and do not forget to share, like, and continue to subscribe to this wonderful YouTube channel. God bless you for joining us.